Throwing from the gun. Hits him on the in route. He's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 37. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Intended for Tyreek Hill. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 3.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And in a blink, they are out to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Escapes the pocket. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in 1 season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Dolphins and their quarterback ready to take over once again. They came into this game on a 5-game win streak and currently in control of what could be a 6th straight victory. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. He can run it. And this one doesn't go far. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw now. Looking sideline and cut by Washington. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Buys time, rolling right. And that is how our 1st quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score. They're going to pass on 2nd and goal. Can't get it to him, incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
3rd down from the gun. On the move, headed right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Dolphins ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. On 1st down, they're going to start out with A-Chain. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. and it'll be first down, Miami.
For a Miami Dolphin.
They'll stick with A-Chain. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down. From the 39. Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Pass play on 1st and 10. Connects on the crosser. And they bring him down around the 34. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Zone read, they hand it to A-Chain. And that zone read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. The Dolphins are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35.
Back now, pressure on its way. Caught by Washington, left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
And the Dolphins first down.
To throw here on 1st down. He put everything he had into this one. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Now 2nd and 10.
Throwing it again here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Now looking to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game.
The Dolphins headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Airing it out to start this drive. It's a big strike to Hill. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go in every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he is on 3rd and long. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Following the play, we have an injured Steeler. The training staff out there to check on him as we take a pause. The Dolphins ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. They're up by 7. We'll see if they choose to just rest on that going into halftime. it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll stick with the ground game here. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
The Dolphins are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL. But it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 30-yard line.
Look to throw. Short pass brought in. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
17 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
A quick slant cut by Washington. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play. I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Caught near the goal line. And in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate it. The Dolphins headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 21.
Trying again, following the sack. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all...
Dolphins ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. They'll start the drive with a chance. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
He's brought down at the
cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Dolphins are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
Put the body on the line for his team. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
That is all-out effort, Kate, to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception. And some more targets are clearly coming his way in the future.
Finds a seam down the middle. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. Working inside the red zone. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Incomplete. It's second down.
They'll throw it again. And he's got it. It's in close. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know,
Dolphins headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. To the air now on 1st and 10. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player as they're headed out to check on an injured Steeler. Let's go. Throwing now on 1st down. Has it downfield working the left. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
That's good for Dolphins. First down.
Throwing now, off play action. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
Intended for Jalen.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Still sticking with the passing game. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
19 yards. That's another.
He'll throw it yet again. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Number 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They are throwing it again. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. He's back to throw. They did it. He made the interception. Patrick Queen in to pick it off.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, no, it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, that... Dolphins ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
The Steelers calling their first time out as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Flush shot. Pick up there in time. He's taken down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. He's going deep. Brown still throwing, and this is intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted by the Steelers. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
In the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And this game, wow, it came down to the final moments where it was their clutch score that proved the difference and set up this victory.
It's on to a new week for Miami, and next on the schedule are the Rams. Everyone loves the deep shot, but this week, a boring game plan is a winning game plan.
We're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Miami Dolphins. On the Rams sideline is Sean McVay. His team making the long flight. Always difficult to play the 1 o'clock Eastern game when a West Coast team feels like it's 10 a.m. on their body clock. Then on the Dolphins side, you've got Mike McDaniel. There's Mike McDaniel. His Dolphins getting ready for their next possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Back to throw. And is caught aside by Waddle. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down. A dive, but too far out in front of us. Incomplete. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Here's H.A. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Taken down right at
2nd
the line of
and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the 5-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Touchdown, Miami. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Dolphins offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Pushed out to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. That's number 40 on the season for him.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this 1st half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him, They've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was brought down by Jared Verse. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd and 10, though, trying to throw. This throw right side is caught by him. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Dolphins, first down.
Now they'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
8 yards.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Headed left, buying time. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, Miami.
That's good for another Miami Dolphin.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd down.
Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football, and it's out. And the Rams come up with the recovery.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal. Back to the air one more time. In trouble, and down he goes.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack,
this defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Jared Verse in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. It's Waddle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
Here's a give to Achane. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. From the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
60 Bisons.
They'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 3rd down, they need 5.
18 cards.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
The Dolphins offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll operate from their own 3-yard line as they try to put something together here on this drive. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught in stride by the Cheetah. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20.
And the Dolphins first down.
On 1st and 10. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
The Dolphins offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. That is brought in. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
For a Miami Dolphin.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Sending it deep for Waddle. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go. Go.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That's caught downfield by Waddle. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. A dive and a catch. Incredible. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. That his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily.
Dolphins offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Dolphins offense ready to get back at it. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down.
Got it. Ready?
They'll start on the ground. It's Asen. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Shaq Thompson comes up with the tackle.
A gain of 2.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. This one complete to Hill. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
On the move left. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. It was 3rd and 3, and they picked up 6.
at the 43-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Over the middle. It's taken in by Waddle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Rams' 31-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
That's good for another Miami Dolphins.
They'll look to throw yet again. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown Miami. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy.
Dolphins offense ready to go now to begin this 4th quarter. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Roll it. Trying to get away, but it can't break free. And that is going to be a safety.
Result of the play is a safety.
Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. Last time they had it, they went backwards for the safety. Fortunately, they get the ball back on the turnover, and now they start again on offense, 1st and 10.
On the jump. Go!
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
Let's go.
The shotgun snap. He'll look. Big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Dolphins offense ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Moving to his right. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick.
The Dolphins offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On play action, this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Kobe Turner getting in for the sack, and that's going to lead to 3rd and very long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. It'll bring up 4th down. He'll look to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. They were forced to travel cross-country and get the early start. 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory.